Vishal Baristo, who's now joining us from Kargil. He is at the Kargil War Memorial. Vishal, are you with us? Okay. I can hear Vishal's voice. Vishal, I understand, you have some family members of the next of kin or the next of kin of our martyrs with you, of our soldiers who fought valiantly with you. What was the mood today at the Kargil War Memorial, which is a testimony to the victory that India secured, a hard-fought victory that India secured through our brave hearts, 527 of them who laid down their lives fighting for the country, protecting the motherland, ensuring its sovereignty is intact. Vishal, are you with us?
Hello?
Vishal, can you hear me? Are you with us? Okay, Vishal Baristo, my colleague who is right now at the Kargil.
Introduce our guest to you. On my right are the two daughters of Major C.B. Dwivedi, who laid down his life in the Kargil war. And on my left is the sister of Captain Kangruse, the Mahavir Chakra, who also is a martyr from Kargil, and he is the only officer, Naga officer from his family of 14 siblings. Now, because there is a network issue and the audio is a problem here, so let me first go to our guest, and let me tell you that the daughters of Major C.B. Dwivedi, they have written 3 books on the Kargil martyrs, and the 3rd book is on the Naga officer, and his name is Nimbu Saab. So Nimbu Saab, because his name was quite difficult to pronounce, and he was his pet name was Nimbu. So first, let's talk to the writers of this book. So what may inspire you to write books? This is your 3rd book. I have Diksha, the younger daughter of Major C.B. Dwivedi.
So it's actually the 3rd book between us on the Kargil war. This is my 2nd book. My first book was on letters from Kargil, and in that book I'd actually included some of Nimbu's letters, and I always found his story fascinating, right? His story was very different from all the other war heroes that we hear, and luckily we met his brother Atuli, we call him affectionately with that name, who's the narrator of the book, and he, I was keeping my fingers crossed when I met him in Kargil actually, and I told him that, he told me that I also want to write a book, and I was like, sir, can I get this opportunity? Because there are so many stories from the Kargil war, and I figured that through the years, and especially while writing my first book, that go unnoticed, that go untold, and hopefully we can get there and we can tell those stories.
Well, absolutely. Neha, the elder sister, is it also, a kind of what your father wanted that you should carry on, because it's a very difficult time, 25th anniversary, you must be missing your father today.
Definitely missing our father today. I think one thought that often comes to us when we come here for these celebrations is like we wish he was here today to see what him and all of his brothers in arms have achieved here. Because of people like him, we are standing here today and being able to even record this. Having said that, I don't know if my father thought I should be a writer or not, but he wanted me to be a doctor, so I became a doctor by profession. But I hope he'd be proud of the fact that both me and my sister have been able to tell some of the stories from the war. We hope to tell more, and we hope to make them more human for people reading these stories and wanting to know more about their real-life heroes.
Well, absolutely. Now, this is the book that we are talking about, Nimbu Saab, and I have the sister of the brave captain, the Naga officer, and the book says that the barefoot Naga Kargil hero. Now, why barefoot? Let's talk to the lady. Why barefoot?
He fought in the difficult terrains of the Kargil war, which was very steep, and there were icy slopes. So he was not able to get a good grip of the rocky mountain. That is why he had to remove his boots and then go up and secure a place for his fellow men, so that the enemy bunkers, the position could be captured. So that is why he had to remove his boots, and barefooted he went in the minus degrees of Kargil. He went and fought against the enemies.
Well, definitely, and he was awarded Mahavir Chakra posthumously, and today we are celebrating the 25th anniversary. Today you heard the Prime Minister saluting all the heroes and martyrs. So what kind of feeling is that, because he was the only army personnel from your family?
Yes, he was the eldest brother that during that time when he had died, and he was the only officer in the family. So the parents had high hopes on him that he will be able to come back and then help his family out, because we are a big family. So financial help was required, stability was required. So we were hoping that since he had become an officer, he will come back to the family and help us. So we had great hope in him, but God has other plans for his life, that is to sacrifice his life for motherland, which is a greater cause. So we have lost a brother, we have lost a family. The loss is irreplaceable, but the things that he has done, it cannot be defined. I cannot express my emotions. This is the first time for me here in the Dras sector, looking at the hills that are surrounded in which the difficult war was fought. I'm very overwhelmed. I cannot express my emotions of sadness as well as the joy, the pride, looking at the achievement, the victory that Indian Army was able to make at this point of time, which is a historic war.
Well, absolutely, a historic war. It was the mother of all battles, and that is the feeling here, a mixed feeling. They are missing their father, she's missing her brother, and we are also missing the martyrs. But yes, because of their bravery and heroic deeds, we are celebrating this 25th anniversary. Back to studios.